So finding everything I want for this car is proving sometimes a little bit difficult, but I was on the hunt for a genuine factory front lip for this car. I'm gonna leave skirts and rear, I reckon it looks good like that, but it needs something on the front, just because the front, if you look at it side on, the front bumper is higher than the sill panel, so it needs the factory front lip. And I managed to find one in the United Arab Emirates of all places, and believe it or not, as skeptical as I was, it actually showed up. As you can see, Emirates Post. First time I've ever bought anything from the Middle East, so let's see. I was skeptical because I got this delivered to my parents and my mum sent me a photo of this and I thought, what the hell? There's no way that's a front lip, but I messaged the guy and he has assured me that it is folded up in here, uncut, and if I let it sit in the sun, then it will go back to shape by itself. And I thought, sit in the sun? It's Melbourne winter at the moment. There ain't no sun at the moment. I am very skeptical that this is going to go back into shape, but I'll leave it outside for a few days, maybe even hit it with the hairdryer and see if we can get it to go back into shape. And it is genuine plastic front lip. So my theory is force it on there and leave it on there for a couple of days, use some heat, and it should go back to shape. But it is the right lip because I know there's a series 1 and 2. Thank God this is the right one. And it actually fits up really good. Once it all goes back into shape, it'll be absolutely perfect. I cannot wait to get this in shape and painted. A little bit more work with the heat gun to get this sort of a lot better, and I want to try and find another rubber seal that will sit on this nice. Those bolts will, it's got 4 10mm along here that go through the bar. It's like factory, so it'll pull it in nice and tight. Bolts underneath, bolts on the ends, so this should fit up and be super sturdy. So a bit more with the heat gun and I'll pull it off and get it painted. But how good does that look? So it brings the front bumper more down in line with the sides because it sat higher. It looks a bit weird. So that'll look much better. Thought I would get it out in the daylight just to see what it looks like with the lip on, and god damn, this is going to look good when it's painted. I absolutely cannot wait. It fits up really good now after I've heat gunned the shit out of it and spent a lot of time. Thought I would show what I mean by the front being higher than the rest, and that front lip is going to even it out. So if you can see where this sits compared to this, it's pretty much even. The front even a little bit lower, but before with no lip, the front was like up here, so it didn't match the rest. So this is going to even it out and make it look much better. So the lip is ready for paint, but I also want to pop this mold off here because, as you can see, the paint's starting to peel off here and across the top. All the other 3 are fine, it's just this one. So pop this off. It's the same color as the front lip, so we'll get it all painted at the same time. So I got it off, which is good. The only problem is I think I broke every single clip. God damn it, you better be able to get these clips brand new, I tell you what. And just like that, both items are back from paint, looking absolutely fabulous, color matched in the right color. I've added new 3M tape all the way around. Cleaned all here, cleaned all under here. Put it all back together and we'll have a complete car again with a colour matched factory plastic front lip. No. So 3 clips were left, so I put one on each end and one in the middle, but they're not holding, unfortunately. And if you push really hard, because this is rubber, I'm gonna crack the paint just because there's so much movement. God damn it, I don't know what the hell to do here. The end ones are alright, it's this middle one that will not hold, unfortunately, but I'll see what I can do. After a lot of fiddling with a pick, I got this center clip to clip in, but I don't know, man. This one's not, it's in, but it's not the best. I think there's gonna be something I have to revisit later, because you can buy the clips brand new, but it was gonna take forever for him to get here just to put a mold back on. I might have to revisit it, order the clips, do it properly, but I should have shown you while it was off. You gotta, to replace the clips, look, I'm assuming when you buy the mold, you get the clips in it, just because the clips are an absolute prick. I don't even understand how you get them in and out, because they're folded underneath this like metal lip, so to get them out you gotta bend the lip, which, I don't know, it doesn't seem right, but it's the only way I can see how you get these clips in and out. But look, it's on. I'm 70% happy with it. At least it's not peeling paint anymore, but yeah, definitely something I will revisit in the future, I think, because it's gonna shit me and I reckon it's gonna pop again, pop out of the clips, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, let's get this thing on the ground, because I want to see it outside with the lip. Wow, wait. So if you see now, it's more even. Here to here. Way better. I am actually in love with this car, I swear to God. What a change the front lip makes. And now that it's all polished and paint looking absolutely exceptional. All the clips fit up perfect, every nut and bolt just lines up perfectly as it should, because it's a factory part. So absolutely over the moon. I reckon we're going to head to a car meet tonight, as long as it's not looking good, but we'll see how we go. There's no way I'm driving this thing in the rain. Oh. Something so small, guys, trust me. Made the world of difference. God, it looks good. So this could be the end of this video, or there might be a car meet, I'm not sure. I don't really like filming at car meets like in front of people. I find it a bit weird, so. But goddamn, that's come out good. I'm over the moon, over the moon. So as I said previously, we were always gonna revisit the coffee stain situation. Now, I had a lot of messages on like Insta, Facebook, comments on the video on YouTube with sort of your home remedies, or mix this, mix that, and do this, do that. And the plan is, I want to try everyone's suggestions, but first off, I'm going to try my mum's, because I trust my mum more than anyone in the whole world. So I've got what she told me to get, which is this, and I'm gonna mix it with a steamer here. And if that doesn't work, then I'm literally gonna try every single suggestion that was given to me through social media. And actually from the last video, you know what I noticed? When I put this passenger front seat back in, I'm like, why is this seatbelt twisted? Like, that's something that really does my head in when the seatbelt doesn't sit properly. See how it's twisted? I'm like, God damn it. When I pulled the seat out with the seatbelt attached, I must have twisted it and I haven't put it back in the same way. So it's done like a 360 and gone back in, so the seatbelt's twisted. So to untwist it, I have to pull the seat back out, do a 360 with it, and then put it back in to untwist the goddamn seatbelt. But look, I've squirted all this stuff. It's sitting. I'm gonna let it soak for a little bit, then I'm gonna hit it with the steam and we'll see what happens. I have no idea how this is gonna go. Oh! So just from what I can see already, I don't think this is gonna work. So I can confirm my mum's remedy with even steam does not get this stain out. So look, let me know down below if you think I should do a video of I just collect all the recommendations from every single bit of social media, go buy all those products and try them all and see who comes out on top. And maybe whoever suggested the item that gets the stain out, I'll send you something. I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below. So I thought I'll tag this one on the end of this week's video just to make it a little bit longer. But a few videos ago when I was explaining about this car, I mentioned how high it revs on the freeway, and there was a bit of discussion in the comments about what diff gears are in the car. The car was advertised with 4 1s, so I've just assumed it has 4 1s, which would explain why it revs so high. But a lot of people are saying it sounds like it's got 3 7s, a few people saying 3 9s, so the easiest thing to do is jack up the car and we'll figure it out together. So we're just gonna jack the car up. So as I was jacking the car up, I'm like, geez, this really smells like E85 in the garage. And then I saw that little puddle over there, which is definitely E85. So now I've got to figure out what the hell is going on over there. This is making absolutely 0 sense at the moment. That is E85, a nice little puddle. But there's nothing here dripping or that's even wet. Hey! Dad! What are you doing under here? And I noticed we got one exhaust hanger hanging by a thread and one broken completely. So I've got to get some of those. What the hell are you doing, dude? Alright, so we're going to measure this diff ratio. And all I'm going to do is, this already has a marking. If you see this thing, get off me. So if I do one full rotation from this white mark, back to here again, I get 2 and a bit rotations out of the tail shaft. Now at first I'm like, well, that's confusing as hell. That doesn't even work out. What's it got? 2 1s. But if you cheat and just put it into ChatGPT, it figures it out for you. So if it's 1 full rotation of the wheel and 2 and a bit of the tail shaft, it's 4 1s. If it's just under 2 full rotations of the tail shaft, it would have been 3 9s. So ChatGPT can confirm this car has 4 1s in it, which definitely explains why the thing revs off its head on the freeway. It may be a thing that I visit in the future, only if I don't manual it. If I leave it auto, I'll have to change diff gears. If I go manual, the 411s will suit it absolutely perfect. But anyway, see you next video.